I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And now let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo. We here. What's poppin'?
Yo.
What's good?
Yo. Can you hear me?
You sound like you in a, I don't think your mic is on. Is the mic on?
Oh, man. Hello.
Sound like you, I can hear
hello.
It sound like I hear the computer audio, not the mic audio and shit on there. You might have to recalibrate it and see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lovely lady in the building. Shout out to Monogamous Player, Jaybird Got Game, Studio Horror Music, Behind the Lens TV. Duke Alex in the building. What's going on? Caleb, what's popping with you? Mark Tavius in the building. What's going on? Who else we got up in here? Steve O Baby in the building. What's good? Scott Cheetos. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Scales Fitness. Who else? Kid Frankie. Who else we got up in here? June Sports. Amon Poems. What's going on? Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Hakeem in the building. Captain Caleb in the building. What's going on? Shout out to everybody tuning in. Beloved is in the building. What's good, man? Filamency, Blastomatic, what's poppin'? Zati, what's good? Dasher, what's poppin' with you, man? Appreciate everybody tuning in. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about there's no such thing as bringing up sex too soon in a conversation. You feel what I'm saying? We got to get into this. We got to get into this ASAP. I'm telling you, because it's crazy out here. It is crazy out here. But before we get into all of that, let's get into this real quick so that we guys. Yeah, I can hear you. Just sound like you're in a hallway and shit. You might have to either restart your Rodecaster or check the settings on your computer and the Rodecaster to make sure that the mic is on and shit. You know what I'm saying? But guys, make sure you guys go to Cunningham Elements. Go to Cunningham Elements in the building. Get your soap. Get the parfum, get the shea butter. Oh, you ain't got the shea butter anymore. But get the soap and get the parfum right now. So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. Also, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure I get what men wish they knew about women. Get this cracking. With myself and April, what men wish they knew about women, hidden gems about dating. No, but should. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get the online dating consultation. Get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you get the massive game collection. Make sure you get Master the Vetting Process program. Also get How to Have Sex 2 Minutes a Day audiobook, ebook, Looks Don't Matter ebook, Master Approach a Woman in 30 Days or Less audio program, plus all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. So make sure you guys go and get that cracking right now. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, make sure you guys go to Masculine Identity membership so that you guys can get on the Zoom calls with Miles so that you guys can get that cracking. And also make sure that you guys go to patreon.com. Let me bring that up so you guys can see, so you guys can go to patreon.com. Hold on, let me bring that up real quick so that you guys
Go
can
to the Patreon.
We just put up the new joint on the Patreon that all of you guys need to check out because it's fire. You feel what I'm saying? Let me put this up so you guys can see really quick. So make sure you guys go here to patreon.com, get that shit cracking. And right now on the Patreon, we just posted up the new podcast.
Okay.
Right? So it's called Would You Wife Up a Well-Known Promiscuous Woman? You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys check that out. It is fire. You know what I'm saying? So go to patreon.com/ Mr. Locario to get that crack.
Shout out, Meg the Stallion. Do I sound better? Shout out, Meg.
No, you still sound like your mic is off. I don't know what's going on.
But I hear myself. I sound good when I hear myself.
That's crazy. I mean, we can still hear you though. I'm just saying that it just sounds like you're in like a hallway and shit. It don't sound as crisp. You feel what I'm saying?
How do my sound effects sound?
Let me do it. I don't hear nothing.
You hear
No, I don't hear nothing. I'm telling you, it's the Rodecaster. You gotta probably unplug it out, plug it back in, restart the computer, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to do that if you want to do that. But try to make that happen. Yeah, because we can't hear this at all.
Go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, so we'll while you're doing that. But either way, we can still hear you. So if it don't work, we can still hear you. It'll just have to, be how it is. You know what I'm saying? But guys, if you want to call up, you want me to do the phone line since phone lines. Yeah. Guys, if you want to call up, call in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So the phone lines are open. So make sure you guys donate and then call up. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. So we will make that happen. So today's topic, guys, we're talking about how there's no such thing as bringing up sex too soon in a conversation, right? Now, what gave me the idea of this is that you have a lot of guys out there. A guy called in yesterday and he was like, oh, I feel like, if you talk about sex too soon or if you bring up sex too soon, then, it might scare some chicks away or some women are not going to be into it or it's going to make you get less sex because you're going to, the women are going to be offended and so forth and so on, right? Now, what you got to understand about that is this, and I keep trying to tell you guys, and y'all really, and I'm gonna bring up a video, it's pretty soon, of this chick dating coach basically talking about this. But what you guys got to understand is that there's no such thing as bringing up sex too soon because a woman does not need time to figure out if she's sexually attracted to you and want to make that happen. That's one. Two, a woman is not offended by you bringing up sex, right? She is just feeling some type of way because you brought up sex and she's not sexually interested in you. You understand? So that means, right, that she was just thinking, you know what? I'm gonna use this guy for some dates. I'm gonna try to get him to do what I want him to do, so forth and so on. Right. So if you're bringing up sex, you feel what I'm saying? And the girl is acting like, oh my God, how could you say that? And that's inappropriate and all that. She's basically just trying to shame you because her agenda and plan was to try to stall you out until she can get what she wants and then drop you. You understand what I'm saying? And so the thing is this, right? A lot of you guys are wasting your time because you are dealing with women who are not sexually interested in you. And you're tiptoeing around the situation, and they're actually glad you're tiptoeing around the situation because now it's going to take longer for you to interact with her, which means more attention for her. And then once you start talking about sex or trying to make sex happen, she's just going to drop you. You understand? Right. And so the problem is that a lot of you guys out there, y'all don't understand this. Y'all don't realize that you are wasting time with women who are not sexually interested in you, because the women who are sexually interested in you, they actually want you to talk about sex. They actually want you to bring up sex. They actually want you to flirt and build sexual tension. They actually want you to lead it to sex. You see what I'm saying? So there's no too soon. Matter of fact, sometimes it's not soon enough. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all be taking forever to get to the point where you're making it sexual or flirting with her or whatever. But Miles, your thoughts on this shit though?
Well, yeah, man. They always say that it doesn't take a woman that long to decide if she wants to have sex with you. Like they say, it takes a few seconds, really, right?
Right.
They say a woman knows within the first like 5 to 10 seconds of meeting you if she wants to have sex with you. So you really, it's counterintuitive, because the more you tiptoe and the more you act like you're scared to talk about it, is the more you are. Is the less sexually attractive you seem to the female.
Right.
You understand? And that's the part that leads a lot of that fucks up a lot of dudes. Again, guys, not every woman is gonna feel you. You understand? So you have to come to terms with that fact and be willing to talk about exactly what the fuck you want to talk about, so you can weed out the girls who don't like you. Like that's really all it is. Like the dudes, a lot of these dudes, like they see a girl and they think she's cute or pretty or whatever, and it's like, oh my God, I'm talking to her now.
Right.
And I don't want to fuck this up, bro. So I don't want to like bring up sex, because that might make her uncomfortable. And that'll make her want to stop talking to me and all that shit. So, these guys, they shoot themselves in the foot, and again, I was just telling I had a consult today, and I was letting one of my clients know, it's not just like what you say; it's really how you say it. You understand? So a lot of guys, the reason why a lot of guys is afraid to even bring up sex is because they know how they're gonna say it.
Right.
Like deep down, they know they're gonna sound thirsty. They know they're gonna sound desperate. They know they're gonna sound like a fucking 16-year-old virgin. You understand? And so they're already afraid, like, oh man, I don't want to say anything because I don't have enough confidence. I'm not cool enough. I'm not smooth enough to say this and that. And that's the truth. Like you're not cool enough. You're not smooth enough to say this and that. And guess what? With all that being said, more than likely, you're probably not really able to smash like you should.
Right.
You understand? So shout out to Steve. It's because you guys can't fuck.
You
understand? You can't. You don't know how to use your words to fuck the mind. So you more than likely you're not gonna know how to use your body to fuck her body. You're not gonna know how to do it. You understand? You're gonna, because you're afraid to talk about sex. So you're probably gonna be afraid to tell her what position to get in. You're gonna be afraid to dirty talk. You understand? You're gonna be uncomfortable to even take your clothes off in front of a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your lack of comfort with your own sexuality is really the problem.
Right.
You understand? It's not even the quote unquote rejection and all that dumb shit niggas be worried about. It's you're not feeling yourself. You don't think you're sexy. You don't even think you deserve to talk about sex with a woman. You understand? Like you have issues with your self-esteem. You have issues with your sexual identity. You know what I'm saying? Forget your masculine identity. You don't even have a sexual identity.
Right.
And I'm not even talking about just virgins. There are guys that have had sex before, macking on accident mostly, who still don't know how to do this.
Right.
Because and is a whole nother issue with guys who let sex happen to them. You know what you are when you let sex happen to you as a guy? Like you're pretty much a bitch.
That's a fact.
You understand? Like you might as well have let the bitch peg you, like with a fucking, you know what I mean? You may as well have let the chick do something to you, penetrate you, bro. There's a lot of niggas out there, like they let their girl initiate, they let their girl tell them when sex is gonna happen, they let their girl tell them everything.
Right.
It's like I'm just here lucky and happy when you decide to feed me some sex, like a fucking dog or something. Like how a dog is happy when it's feeding time.
Right.
And the only reason why it's feeding time is because you decide it's feeding time because you're the master. So that's
Right.
what these niggas do with they females. They put the females in a master position.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And so this is why all of this type of shit leads to sexless marriages and so many other, you know, unfortunate situations, because how the fuck can a woman look at a man as sexually attractive or enticing if he is, you know, afraid
Right.
to talk about sex, afraid to bring up sex? And not only is he afraid, but he doesn't know how to talk about it. He doesn't know how to finesse it into the conversation. He doesn't know how to use association with sexual innuendo. Why the fuck y'all niggas think Lucario is so good at analogies?
Right. Exactly.
Why the fuck do you guys think Lucario is so good at analogies? Oh, you think it's just because he's a rapper?
Right.
No, Lucario is good at analogies, and guys like Lucario and myself are good at analogies and sexual innuendo because we practice associating things to sex.
Exactly.
Because we're not afraid to bring it up to these females. We're not afraid for a woman to be disgusted or to act like she's disgusted. Because
Right.
the truth is, she's not really disgusted. It's like you said, Lucario, she just didn't want it with us.
Right.
But put a different nigga and a nigga that's her type, and he said the same exact shit. She'd be like, oh my God.
Right.
Stop.
Like, oh my God. Exactly.
Like, oh my God, you're so nasty. Oh my God.
You know what the funny part is? This is the part. So a lot of guys don't understand this because, one, a lot of y'all don't have social skills. So we're not, because this is what dudes would think. They'd be like, oh, so you telling me that I could just go up to a girl and say, hey, girl, I want to fuck. Like, that's not even having a conversation with a person. Like, anything that you're doing when you're talking, like, even if I was to go and ask someone for directions in the street, I'm not going to be like, hey, you, where's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just going to run up on a nigga and be like, yo, you, tell me where. No, I'll be like, hey, excuse me, how you doing? Real quick, I'm actually looking for, you see how like I'm having a conversation, my tone, my energy is in a conversational tone. And so now within the conversation, I tell them what I want to do and asking for what I want. That's the same thing when you're having a conversation with a woman. So when you're having a conversation with a woman, you approach, you introduce yourself, y'all get each other's names, right? And then when you start talking, that's when you can express what you want to happen. Or if you're on a date, right? You don't go on a date and get drinks and shit, get to the bar, the girl walks in, and then she just comes through and you say, hey, real quick, so I'll let you know I want to fuck the shit out you. Like, you don't do that. You say, hey, what's up? How you doing? How's everything? You give them a hug, you sit down, you start chatting or whatever. And then within the conversation, right? Then you can talk about sex, flirt, do all that other stuff, right? So the problem is that a lot of guys, the reason why they're afraid to bring up sex or talk about sex is because they believe that women don't like sex as much as them, right? Yeah. And they don't believe that they're that sexually appealing. So I have to take it slow to convince her to have sex with me. I have to take it slow to convince her that I am sexually interesting. You understand what I'm saying? And the problem is that when you have that mindset, that's what causes you to move that way. Also, yesterday when I did the live stream and the guy called in and I said, so what is it about bringing up sex, quote unquote, too soon that's the issue? And he was like, oh, because some women are not going to want to be, seen as sluts and whores, right? So the problem with that thinking that you guys don't understand is that is manipulation that women say to you guys so that they can waste the time of a guy they're not that sexually attracted to. Guys, you got to understand something. A woman needs non-sexual attention.
Ooh.
You understand? She needs it like she needs oxygen. So what happens is that the guys that she is really sexually attracted to, she's usually going to have sex with them quickly. And then when she has sex with them quickly, 9 times out of 10, that guy's going to be gone, or he might fuck her maybe one other time, or it'll fizzle out quickly, but she's not getting any non-sexual attention. So what women have done collectively was made the average man think that she needs to wait, get to know him, so she can get comfortable having sex. So now when she meets you, she's like, oh, this is the perfect con, because I don't really want to have sex with him, so I can act like I'm the type of person who can't have sex now. And then so he will go along with it and wait to have sex with me. Then once it's time to where sex should be happening because we've already waited this long, I will decide whether or not I'm even going to give him some or just tell him, hey, I don't feel a spark. I don't feel a connection. I think we should just be friends and so forth and yada, yada, yada. Right? And then so you follow that protocol and that's why you're having the issues. Right? It's not that a girl wants to look like a slut to a guy she wants to fuck. The girl wants that to be the thing because she wants your dick.
Yeah.
So just the same way where you are letting a woman know that she can get the D, she wants you to know that you can get the pussy. So in order for her to let you know that she wants to that you can get the pussy is that she has to in some form or fashion show you that you can have it because she knows you're the type of guy that if you don't get it when you want it, she may never get the dick. See, listen, I'm gonna say it again. She has to let you know that you can have the pussy because if she doesn't, she knows you might walk away. And she doesn't want you to walk away because she wants your D. You understand that? So a woman is not stupid. She's not going to be like, oh, I'm not that type of girl. She'll wait or whatever. Because what happens is if she is attracted to that guy most likely will walk away. He'd be like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm out because I'm not going to wait for no pussy. But she says that type of stuff to the guys who will wait for the pussy. Now, who are the guys who wait for the pussy? The guys she's not really attracted to like that. The guys who's always been waiting for the pussy. She can tell you're that guy. She can tell that, okay, this guy I'm not really feeling like that, but I can get non-sexual attention from him. I can get him to take me out. I can get him to talk to me on the phone. I can get him to do what I say because I know he wants the sex. I'm not really that interested in having sex with him. I might at some point if, I feel like it and it gets to the point where he's taking me out 3-4 times, spent money on me. Maybe I'll give him some, right? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that the woman is banking on the guy she's not that attracted to not bring up sex.
Damn.
And that's how you get your time wasted. You understand what I'm saying? That's exactly how you get your time wasted.
And it's like you said, it's like a big farce that they all collectively subscribe to.
Right.
You understand? Because it's kind of like, it's one of those things with how they talk about it on social media. They call it the sisterhood.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things. And I don't even think it's really a sisterhood. I think it has more to do with a woman's overall need for survival.
Yes, exactly.
Let me tell you something. You guys, think about this, guys. You think women out there could really just literally be like us and be logical and tell every nigga they not attracted to, no, I don't want to fuck you. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me.
Right. Exactly.
You think a bitch, you know how much you know how many things a woman gets from a nigga that she don't like?
Exactly.
You know how many fucking, first of all, let's be clear. You know how many things a woman gets from men that she doesn't even know? That she's never even come in contact with.
Right.
She don't even know they fucking neck. Let me give you an example. And let me big up my lady real quick because she shout out to her because she got honored by the Better Business Bureau.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out to her. She got honored by the Better Business Bureau. They gave her an award for being the best new coming, business. So she runs a transitional living home, and the name of her business is Sisu Living. So y'all go look that up if y'all know anybody that needs any transitional living at the time, because it's an issue in society, and her business is dope, and she's real ethical, and she runs a great business, and she was honored by the BBB, right? Better Business Bureau. Okay, now the reason why I bring that up is because they honored this one guy who started this moving firm 55 years ago.
Right.
Come to find out, this guy, I know this is a long story, but I'm just trying to show you how it's things you would never fucking know. But the point I'm trying to make is this. This guy started a moving business company 55 years ago. Back in those times, you couldn't move people state to state. You had to have an extra license. So say you wanted to move somebody from Tennessee to New York. You had to have a Tennessee license and a New York license.
Mm.
Okay? He started his business firm. He had a situation where he moved a family from one state to the next. and the city brought up a fucking lawsuit. He fought the law. He fought the fucking. They tried to sue him. He fought the court case and won. And now, because of him,
Right.
you can have independent movers on Facebook Marketplace. You can start your own moving business company and move anyone from any fucking state to any other state without having a fucking license or permit. Just as long as you have the correct business, like, protocols for moving, right? But you don't have to have a license. And what I'm saying is, this man paid all the fucking legal fees to fight that fight. So now, if you know anybody that's an independent mover, they owe him their business.
Right.
So that's just one example of a man doing the hard thing. So doing the hard thing so other niggas could benefit. Now, when it comes to the case of women, do you know how much shit women get from motherfuckers that she don't even know exist?
Right.
So imagine the shit she gonna get from the nigga that like her that she don't fucking like.
Exactly.
You think she could literally look at that man in his face and be like, fuck you, I will never fuck you, don't touch me, don't talk to me, get away from me. You think she could just say that like that?
Right.
She can't do that. She's not that dumb. I know we know bitches be tripping, but women ain't that stupid.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Women are not that fucking stupid. Women are here to get everything they could possibly fucking get from you. Do you understand what I'm telling you? So they know that you like that, nigga. Oh, nigga, I'm about to fucking squeeze you and wring you dry like a fucking wash rag, nigga. I'm gonna get every drop out of you. You crazy? And not every drop you trying to give me, just the drops that she wants.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Because you know what's funny, right? You ever pass a homeless person and they ask you for money, right? What do you usually ask you for? Like $1, some change, right?
Have some change.
Right. I've never passed a homeless person who asked me for like $20 or $50. Never. You understand? And the reason why, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you're that poor, your perspective is being poor. So even though the homeless person assumes you have more money than them, they still won't ask you for a 50 because they don't even believe you have a $50 because they're thinking from their perspective, right? So now I say that to say this. Because they're asking you for $1, right? Or the person is like, oh, let me get, some change or whatever it is like that. Their actions, right, tell me where they're at. Now I can see that they're homeless, but even the words that they're saying, their actions say this. I remember, I think it was Kevin Hart that had a joke where he said one of his family members or some homeless dude asked him for like 13 cents or some shit like that. He was like, it wasn't even a whole quarter. He just asked for 13 cents or whatever. But basically what I'm saying is this: the words that you're saying and the things that you're doing give the person an indicator where you're at. So now, women are experts at interacting with lots of men. So now, based on how you come at them, based on what you say, based on what you do, she knows, oh, this is the guy who's bought into the bullshit. So now I know I can use him. So when you're sitting there and you're talking to her, you're telling her you believe that women need to get to know you before y'all have sex. When you're talking and interacting with her, taking her on dinner dates, you're telling her you believe that a woman needs to go on 3 or 4 dates before sex can happen.
Great point.
Yes, it's the way that you're coming at them, and you're coming at them based on your mindset. And your mindset has you've been conditioned with that mindset because of how you deal with women. So how you respond to her, how you talk to her, how you are with her gives her the indication that she knows you've bought into the bullshit. So into the bullshit, that's a sign that she can say, let's wait. You are giving her signs that you are the type of guy who will wait. You're giving her signs that you're the type of guy who doesn't have options. Right? So all of that stuff, right, is going to accumulate to her being able to run game on you. And so she's like, then this is what I'm saying. This is happening subconsciously and sometimes consciously, but a lot of times subconscious, where she's like, oh, he's, like I could tell him, like, we got to get to know each other. But I can't tell the other guy that. I can tell the other guy will leave me. And I want to fuck the other guy. So why, so I'm not going to tell the other guy I want to fuck. I'm going to just fuck him. And then whatever happens, happens. This guy over here, though, that's trying to take me to dinner, I can tell him whatever I want, just on the strength that he's taking me to dinner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then everything else is on top of that. So he's taking me to dinner. He's been talking to me all week on the phone. Good morning, beautiful grand rising queen. He's been doing all that shit, right? So she's taking all this information and she's like, oh yeah, he's one of those guys. So if you're one of those guys, I don't got to give you no pussy.
Right.
And so what happens is she ain't got to give you no pussy because she knows that you're used to not getting pussy. Guys who are used to getting pussy come at women differently.
There you go.
I keep trying to listen. When you get pussy, you come at women differently because you're not like all the other guys who don't get pussy. Because the guys who don't get pussy don't understand certain things. The guys who get pussy understand things clearly, right? Because the guys who get pussy, that doesn't mean that every girl they talk to gives them pussy. It just means that the girls who don't give them pussy, they know didn't like them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But the guys who don't get pussy, they think the woman likes them because she's going out to dinner with them, because she's talking to them on her phone. So they think that the girl actually wants to have sex with them and all that other shit. Like this dude the other day, he wrote a comment in my comment section talking about choosing signals and shit. He was like, oh, but because I said a girl looking at you for 5 seconds is not a choosing signal. And he was like, oh, but it is. That's why she's looking at you, bro. And sometimes women will be talking about how they want more men to approach them and blah, blah, blah. And that's why they're looking at you and all this other shit. And what I was trying to tell him, because a lot of dudes are game goofy, is that what I don't understand about choosing signals is a woman looking at you and checking you out is not a choosing signal, because a signal is a sign. So essentially you're saying this girl's giving me a sign that she's choosing me. A woman cannot give you a sign that she's choosing you until you give her instruction so that she can follow it. And that is the sign that she's choosing you. So any guy, just because a girl's looking at him from across the room, that she's giving him a truth, that's bullshit, because she's not choosing you. She's choosing to go with her agenda of who she thinks you are. You see what I'm saying? And this is what I keep trying to tell y'all. There's a lot of things you guys don't understand about the game because you are not on the side of motherfuckers who get it.
Exactly. And I'll say this. I'll say this to kind of add to what you were saying. You see, a lot of people. All right, there's certain guys who get a certain amount of pussy, or there's certain guys who basically get what they want from women.
Right.
And the average person, when they meet him, they'll be like, "Oh, he's a ladies' man. Oh, he's always getting pussy. He's this, he's that." And the reason is not just because he gets pussy. It's because he don't waste his time talking to bitches that don't give it to him.
Exactly.
So when you see him, you're gonna if you see him with a woman, chances are he's up in her ear. Chances are she's touching on him, he's touching on her. Chances are he's saying some shit and she's giggling and twirling her hair.
Right.
You understand? Because he doesn't waste his time talking about platonic shit. So that's why you end up labeling him a ladies' man or whatever the fuck you label him.
Right.
Because he's not whenever you see him, unless he's doing, unless he's working or doing some regular degular shit, if he's out with a female, he's either establishing or he's on his way or he's gotten it. You understand? And so again, that's why dude, shout out to Alan Roger Curry, right? RIP, and shout out to him, because his whole idea of mode 1 is so profound, because it's like, if I know what I want, why am I wasting time focusing on anything else?
Right.
You understand? Like Corey Holcomb said, like, what are you doing talking to a bitch about nothing?
Right.
What it really means is, what are you doing talking to a woman about something that doesn't interest you?
Exactly.
What are you doing having platonic conversations when you want to knock this chick's boots off?
You
see what I'm saying? Like, you niggas want to have these, oh, Miles, I ran out of stuff to say. You ran out of shit to say? Well, how about telling her the truth and what you actually want to do with her?
Right.
I bet you wouldn't run out of shit to say then, but you're just too afraid to say it because you're afraid that once you start talking that shit, she's not gonna want to talk to you no more.
Right.
And here's the thing: you never really know because you're so afraid to say it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Think about it. A lot of you guys, you don't know for 100%. Yo, women ain't gonna go for that, Miles. Nigga, you never tried.
Exactly. Right. The fuck
You
mean?
never fucking try. Let me tell you what these niggas do. All of the girls that say no, ignore them, or say they have a boyfriend, they think that situation is equal to, oh, well, these chicks don't want to hear about what I have to say, beyond that.
Right.
Like a lot of guys never even got the chance to speak sexually or flirt sexually with a woman
Mm-hmm.
because the only place their confidence or their lack thereof allows them to get to is, hey, how you doing? Getting ignored. Hey, how you doing? I'm not interested. Hey, how you
Right.
doing? I got a boyfriend. So they take just those small instances and experiences and say to themselves, well, I guess she ain't gonna want to hear what I have to say about trying to have sex with her because she don't even want to have a conversation with me.
Right.
And I mean, and I can understand the logic in that, but the point I'm trying to make is you've never even given yourself the chance to be sexually explicit with a woman. So you don't really know what you're talking about. Just like you were just saying, people speak from their perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You speak from your perspective. You already don't have a certain level of confidence when it comes to being just being sociable with a woman.
Right.
So why would you ever think that talking to a woman sexually makes sense or bringing up sex as early as possible makes sense? Why would you think that?
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to tell you that it makes perfect sense because ain't nobody out here try to waste their fucking time.
No, that's a fact. And guys, call up 844-672-7300. Lines are open. 844-672-7300. Lines are open. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to your questions at the end. All right, so I want to bring up this video real quick from this YouTuber Jessica J Dating.
Oh,
let me do the I know, right? Let me make this playback speed like 1.25 just to make it a little
easy on the eyes, I swear.
Yeah, because her energy is crazy. But it's the thing. So this one is called Bad Boys versus Nice Guys, a brutal truth women won't tell you, right? And so she's going to be talking about in this video like what we're talking about being sexual with women. So let's start. I'm gonna start this topic. We're talking
better to be the nice guy than it is to be the creepy motherfucker. I'll tell you right now, sadly, that's just not the truth when it comes to what we women find attractive. Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, former marriage and family therapist and Playboy radio show host turned dating coach for men. And today I'm gonna tell you exactly why we women would take the pervert over the nice guy. And this is where that idea of, oh, girls only want a bad boy who treats her like shit, right? And I get it. I get it. But you couldn't be more wrong. And this video is gonna explain exactly why. And please make sure to stay till the very end, especially if you do consider yourself a nice guy right now. I'm willing to bet you're actually just a really good guy because nice guys are kind of manipulative and selfish. That's gonna be the next video. However, if you are a self-proclaimed nice guy, but you're actually like a good motherfucker who respects women and doesn't want to creep us out or bother us or sexually assault us, thank God for you, then yeah, I'm gonna tell you at the very end exactly how this can actually work to your advantage without having to be a fucking pervert or say and do some shit that just isn't you, or follow the guy who acts like a bad guy, but you're not a bad guy and you would never do the shit that guy does, right? So yeah, we're gonna keep you as a good guy, but get to...
All right, hold on. We got to call 718. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's going on, Lucario? It's your boy Leo. Calling out of Bronx, New York.
Hold on. Are you on your speakerphone?
Yeah.
Get off your speakerphone. Talk directly into the phone. And where'd you donate at? Where'd you donate at?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Where'd you donate at?
Oh, my bad. I didn't donate.
Nigga. Yeah, niggas be ruining the flow and then come on, man. All right. Y'all motherfuckers.
Continue to embody the shit that the perverts do that we women actually do find attractive. Because it's not like we want them, but if given a choice, yeah, I'm sorry, the pervert is gonna beat you out. That sounds really dirty, very homoerotic, so let's just move on. Okay, so the big misconception is that we women just want a guy who's respectful and doesn't bother us and is not gonna make us feel objectified and shit like that. And okay, yes, we do want that. That's very correct. However, it would behoove you to understand that that doesn't mean we don't want you to let us know you want us.
All right, so now basically what she's going to be basically saying in this video, and what she's saying in this entire thing, and this is why you have to, when you're hearing this stuff, because what women do is women do a lot of double speak because they can't explain their like emotions and how they feel about shit correctly. So we're gonna interpret, a lot of this stuff. So basically, what she's saying is this: a lot of guys, they will try to treat women in this very nice, platonic, safe way. And the reason why is because they've been conditioned and indoctrinated to do that. Like, oh, I got to treat a woman with kid gloves and be a gentleman and be soft and, and all this other stuff. But what she's essentially saying is that she wants you to let her know you're actually interested in her. Right. Sexual intent. Do you understand? Because that's letting the woman know that you are sexually interested in her. Because this is the thing. This is what you guys want to understand, right? When you are a guy who's attractive, a sexually attractive guy that women are interested in, sometimes the woman doesn't know that you are interested in her. Right. You understand? So she's insecure and she has no idea you're interested in her. And part of the reason why she has no idea that you're interested in her is because she's insecure. So she's like, why would this awesome guy be interested in me? That don't even make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So by you letting her know, right, by your words and actions, that's going to let her know that you're interested. See, I know a lot of the PUAs and the red pill, like, bro, pretend you don't like her, man. Don't give her validation, bro. No, you need to let the woman know what it is so she can actually respond to you correctly. Right. You understand? So she can choose correctly. That's how it works. Let's continue.
Because what are we even doing this for, right? I always say that to my clients. What are we even doing this for? Why are women even on dating apps? Why are single women still holding out hope that they'll meet a guy at the grocery store? Because that's what we all truly want, is to come together and come together, right? So if you
see, we want to come together and then come together. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. She trying to spit bars. Y'all should use that. You could steal her line, okay? Go on the date and be like, listen, girl, I just wanted us to come together so we could come together. You feel what I'm saying? Just say that, nigga. Just fuck it. Just say that shit. But here we go.
You approach me and you and I have a really great conversation. I'm like, you're making me laugh and shit. And you're like being really silly and shit. And then you don't try to bang the shit out of me. I'm going to be like, this is lame. I'm so over this. Goodbye.
You see what I'm saying? This is what we talk. Do y'all need to hear a woman say it? She's like, you're doing all this. You don't want to bang the shit. Like, you're supposed to let her know.
Exactly. Guys, don't be afraid. Yo, fail early. Like, just understand. Like, and I only say that because most guys consider it a failure when they find out a woman don't like them. Yo, bro, do you consider it a failure if you use the wrong key on a lock you've never seen before?
Right, exactly.
Like, what the fuck? Like, it boggles the mind the way you guys think of yourself. Just because you meet a chick that you find attractive that doesn't find you attractive.
It's crazy. That shit crazy.
Because no female fantasy ends in. Yeah, and we just had great conversations all the live long day and he made me laugh and then we both never did anything after that. We want you to take us in your arms. We want you to feel so compelled that you have to have us right there. In fact, I'm rewatching Euphoria because this season really fucking sucks. So I'm being very nostalgic watching seasons 1 and 2. And at the end of season 1, Jules says to Rue, how come you never just like kiss me? And Rue was like, well, do you want to be kissed? And Jules is like, I want you to want to kiss me so fucking bad that you can't help yourself but just do it. And
you see what I'm saying? Look, guys, this is, you know what I mean? Exactly. They still gonna hear them be like, well, Lucario, she's never gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like, see, she's saying the quiet part out loud. That's it. You understand? A lot of women are not going to say this because they have to keep this hidden. Because if you know this, then you're gonna know that they're full of shit when they're saying, "I gotta get to know you more." We should take it slow.
If everything went like this, like it's supposed to, imagine all men had a fucking code where they were 100% honest with all women, and then all women were 100% honest with all men. The women that don't, the guys that liked a woman, he would just not like her anymore.
Right. Exactly.
And he wouldn't do. None of these women would have a friend.
Oh,
well, I can call my guy friend because he can help me move this weekend. None of these bitches would have nobody to help them do shit. Nobody. None of these chicks would have nobody to send them a cash app. Nothing.
Right.
Niggas would just be like, "Oh, you don't want to fuck? Peace, bitch."
Exactly right.
It would be a lot. It would be a lot. Like, imagine women only being talked to if they wanted to fuck you or be in a relationship with you.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Case in point. This how many videos did you see after the whole Me Too movement? A lot of women got online and started talking about work is so different now. Like, the guys don't even talk to me anymore. Like, my boss used to take me to lunch sometimes, but he doesn't do that anymore. And my male coworkers, they don't even talk to me. They don't say anything to me. They don't want to work with me on projects. Nothing. Oh my God. I'm telling you, if all this shit was completely honest, women would not. No one would speak to women. No one.
That's a fact.
It's fucked up.
That's a fact.
And that's what we want. We want you to want to so that you have to have us. We love that shit, especially if we feel a connection with you and you're making us laugh. My God, come on, let's face already. But can I get...
That's what I'm saying. Listen, man. When the chick is feeling you, all you need to do is set it up. That's it. That's it, man. Jesus Christ.
From a lot of clients. I think you guys have been seeing me writing in my emails and the community posts. I think I talked about it in the shorts as well, is I have a lot of clients coming to me talking about, well, then she'll know I like her. Won't that be off-putting? Like, no, we want you to like us. We really do. And if you don't, we'll get offended and shit. We'll be like, why doesn't this dude that I'm getting along really well with, who I'm having a good time with, a good conversation with, we're laughing and shit, he doesn't want me? And we'll just assume that you want some other girl. Yeah. In fact, I was actually watching my client, this exact client, actually. I was watching this exact client talking to one of my practice girls. If you don't know, in my coaching program, one of my coaches puts our clients in front of practice girls, and they practice creating connections and chemistry in front of me or my coaches. And then me and one of my coaches, we come back after a certain amount of time, and then we give our feedback based on like, okay, where you dropped the ball, where your strengths are, what you need to do differently. And then the clients hear from the practice girl. Mind you, this is a very like great, vulnerable, connected back and forth dynamic. They both said it was easy. It was effortless. However, he never moved things forward. And so she said, honestly, if I walked away from this conversation in real life, I would have been like, oh my God, that was such a great conversation. But I also would have been like, but is he into me? And she admitted that she would have walked away feeling a little insecure, like, oh my God, did I talk too much? Oh my God, like he didn't even like say anything that would have indicated he was into me. And when you get us women feeling anything but good about you, I think I talked about this in the last video, stacking all these good feelings. If you take away too much from all the good feelings, we're gonna start to feel bad. And you can make us start to feel bad by leaving us confused, leaving us feeling unsure of where we stand, leaving us feeling embarrassed. Like I said, my practice girl admitted to, oh my God, I said all these vulnerable things. We opened up so much and now I feel stupid. Okay, I think I went a little at length at this.
Hold on, we got a call. Hold on. Moses, what's going on?
You Miles, check your cash app, man.
Okay,
we got it.
All right. So, oh my bad. What's going on?
that chick is that Frankie Shaw is very irritating. That's why I said she's very lucky. She's deep, like she's
her voice is crazy.
Easy. But, she's easy on the eyes.
But go ahead, Moses, what's going on?
Man, life is great because you got two men who talk about game, preaching the game, and it is like a breath of fresh air when I watch this show every fucking day. You understand?
Exactly.
It's like a breath of fresh air to me right now.
That's
why you deep breath, Mario? Let me ask you a question. Why do you think you tell these guys to flirt and build sexual attention on the first date.
Sexual tension, not sexual attention, but sexual tension. But yeah, that's that. Well,
I have to learn how to say it correctly.
Yeah,
tension.
Hold on. So it's sexual tension. So for those who don't understand, so sexual tension, right? All sexual tension is a dynamic between you and the woman where the interaction, there's tension in it because there is the idea that sex could happen. Right, that's the so to break the tension, you have sex. You see what I'm saying? So that's what sexual tension is. It's creating a scenario where the girl that you're talking to, right, she's feeling those feelings that sex could happen, and she's desiring it. And in order to break the tension, you have sex. So you flirt. The flirting creates sexual tension, and then you break the tension by having sex. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Well, excuse me for thanks for correcting. Excuse me for coming at it a different way. But when this is why I tell guys to flirt on the first date. You understand? Because let me tell you, these women are so good at acting. Man, you got to give these women credit, man. They know how to act like they like you. They're so good at it, man. It's like if you're not flirting with these women, man, you're gonna be wasting time, man. Look, Ari, let me tell you. You know, I don't know if I told you or Miles this. That I've been, like, knowing me, I'm out at bars and clubs every Friday and Saturday night. You won't believe how many women that when I approach, like, I'm not saying all of them, but a good number of them told me, hey, they could tell that I'm a ladies' man. They literally told me this. You understand? They could tell you, yo, that you're a confident man. I could tell that you talk to other women. There was one woman who told me, how many women did I speak to? And if I say 0, I'm lying. A woman literally told me this.
Right.
And I'm like, whoa, you see how your behaviors tells a book story about you. See how your behaviors tells a woman a story of a book about you. And forget the story. Your behaviors tells a woman a book, right? A book about you to the woman. You understand? These women can tell the guys, because guys who get pussy will act differently. Right. Guys who get pussy, before you even touch the woman, the words that are coming out of a man's mouth who has game, you understand? Actually, like yo, just the words itself, women can feel that paradise in when they talking to a man who has game. Or pretty much the words will lead into sexual tension when they talk to men who has game. You understand? Now, does it happen all the time? No. You know, so I have to call in and say that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I appreciate y'all taking my call. Understand, all the guys who's faking, because trust me, there's guys that debate me all the time before I call into the show. There's guys that argue with me all the time. Moses, you doing it wrong. Moses, you're not supposed to come at women this way. Yeah, you're not supposed to come at women that way because you don't have game. Because you don't know what you're doing. But I know what I'm doing. Because you want to know why? Because I have game. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the game. And then because, again, shout out to you, Lakari. What did you say in this show? Guess what you just said? The men who have game, who get pussy, act differently. They come at women differently. And just the words itself before flirting makes a big difference. So I just wanted to call in and say that. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. All right. So yeah, we didn't gotta go back to that video anyway, because you said most of the stuff that I wanted to show you guys. Just to show
do I still sound like shit?
Yeah, I mean your mic still sound like it's kind of like off, but we can still hear you though. It don't sound that bad. We can still hear you, so we good. But guys, call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. So guys, call up so we can get this cracking. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. You feel what I'm saying? But guys, yeah, call up, man. We got like 283 people watching right now. I know you got some questions. It's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all going to be, hopefully y'all going out and doing something and getting shit going. So make sure you guys call up with your questions and all that other stuff. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to your question. So it says, is starting a conversation with an instruction or gesture such as come here or sit here a good way to assess a woman's receptiveness to an approach? Well, this is the thing. So if you're in a situation where, let's say, for example, you're in the street and you're trying to talk to a woman and she's kind of walking past you and you stand still and say, hey, come here, let me talk to you for a second, and she comes to talk to you, then that's a good sign, because they're showing that she's willing to come back to talk to you and she's listening to what you're saying. So therefore, that's a good sign already that she's actually doing that. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is again, you guys have to be able to, like, look out for the responses women are giving you. This is why, guys, if you guys just understand the concept of the game is about you, right? You lead women, and women who cooperate with you are interested or are showing signs of interest, then you're good. So even in this scenario, if I'm walking in the street and I see a woman, I say, hey, what's up? And then she's like sort of walking past me, and I'm stationary. I stand still. I say, hey, come here for a second. Let me talk to you. And then she comes to talk to me. That's her following instructions. You see what I'm saying? So already it's showing that there could be a sign that she's interested, because she's coming towards me when I said to come, and then we're having this conversation. You see what I'm saying? And then on the flip side, this is why we laugh at you guys when y'all talk about choosing signals, because you're thinking about a woman across the room looking at you. That has nothing to do with you giving a woman instruction. That has nothing to do with you leading a woman. So why the fuck are you worried about choosing signals? You see what I'm saying? Because the only way you know if a woman is most likely going in the direction of being interested in you is that she's following your lead. A choosing signal is not you leading her. You understand what I'm saying? So essentially what a choosing signal is a woman making a decision based on her perception of how she thinks you are or who she thinks you are. She has no idea. Right? So she could be attracted to you and think you're handsome, but that don't mean she going with what you're trying to do, because you still got to approach her and talk to her. And then once you approach her and talk to her, then you see if she's going to try to do what you want to do or not. So if she ain't really trying to do what you're trying to do when you go up to her and talk to her, then what the fuck was the point of the choosing signal? See what I'm saying? Like, she's just like a girl who would have rejected you that you would have walked up to randomly and talked to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's the same type of chick. So you think something is happening just because she's looking at you. And what I'm telling you is that's bullshit. Because looking at you means nothing.
Yo,
you see what I'm saying? Exactly. Niggas be like, I ain't approaching no girls unless she give me a choosing signal, because, And I'm like, y'all niggas don't have no idea about how attraction works. No idea. This is crazy. So this says, is it correct to frame conversations as a pursuit of finding your identity in the person you are conversing with? What? The frame conversations as a pursuit of finding your identity in the person you are conversing with.
You don't find your identity. You find a reflection of your identity.
Right.
You don't
exactly.
find your identity is in you. You don't find it in anyone else.
Right. Exactly. So so all you're looking for is the reflection, the mirror. That's why cooperation is what it is. You understand? Cooperate means working with, right? And you guys are on the same page, and you're leading the situation, and she's following it, and she's reflecting where you're going and what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? It's really that simple. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys got to understand this. So this is why even when we talk about bringing up sex and flirting and in the conversation, you're seeing, is the woman going to be reflecting that? Is she going to be mirroring me by doing when I'm doing this? You see what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. A lot of dudes will think like, oh, well, she likes me because, I was saying all this cool stuff, or she's interested in me sexually because I was saying, no, she's interested in you sexually, right? Already. And you just said the things to make it happen. That's it. Because if you were talking to another woman, you could say the same thing and she would not make anything happen because she's not interested in you sexually. You see what I'm saying? So I wish you guys would understand this, because the problem with when it comes to learning game, which is unfortunate, a lot of y'all probably came here to us thinking that we was going to tell y'all some magical shit to make a woman like you. You're like, oh man, could you tell me like how to get this girl at my job that's rejected me twice? It's like, no, nigga, she not feeling you.
You gotta go to the apothecary and get love potion. That's
right,
what you gotta
do. Right, exactly. You gotta put a spell on that chick. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta play the Adrian Broner short. And what do y'all think? I saw that shit. You probably do that maybe on the Bad Boy show or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that craziness. See, this is what I'm talking about. Locario, how can I bag Rihanna? These niggas are stupid. Y'all niggas is saying the stupidest shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you want to bag Rihanna? Her forehead is too big.
You got to be in the friend zone, like ASAP Rocky was for a while, and then
ASAP Rocky was in the friend zone for 2 years while she was fucking billionaires and getting billionaire business tips.
Right. Oh man. Says, how do you dodge attention whores when getting phone numbers? So again, before you exchange numbers with a woman, let her know what the plan is. And then once she agrees with the plan, then you exchange numbers.
Right.
So a lot of you guys get attention whores because y'all just be like, yo, what's up? Let me get your number. You haven't even told her what you want to make happen right now. This is what can happen too. If you tell her what the plan is and she agrees and you give her your information or y'all exchange numbers and then you hit her up to solidify the plans. And then if she start acting funny, then you just charge it to the game because you already told her what the plans were. Right. So at that point, she can't, get any more attention out of you because you already told her what the plan is. The reason why women get attention out of you guys is because y'all get excited by getting a girl's number and then you start talking to her back and forth with no plan. And then you end up doing a whole bunch of back and forth chit chatting. And then by the time you tell her, hey, let's like hang out, and then you get fucking left on red. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit that be happening. So you guys out there when y'all be doing that type of shit. So you got to make sure that when you are, out here exchanging numbers and exchanging information, that you are letting the girl know what the plan is first, then you exchange information and get the number. You see what I'm saying? Because it don't make any sense. It's almost like even when I be on dating apps and, like chicks be on some, let me get your number or take my number. And I'm like, I ain't even tell you what the plan is yet. I don't need your fucking number unless you agree for the plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? So you guys, because for y'all, numbers mean or symbolize interest, but it's not. You see what I'm saying? A number is not interest. You see what I mean? A number is just a way to get in contact with the woman so that you can make the thing happen that would happen if she has interest.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So all of that, I got her number is like, that don't mean nothing. And is that what I'm saying? Means nothing.
Especially when you try to call it and somebody at FedEx answer the phone or some shit.
Exactly right. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta understand women to do all that game playing, and then y'all be pissed off. You know what I'm saying? But guys, call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Call up. I know y'all motherfuckers got some issues. So call up. Call up. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. So make sure that you guys do that and get that cracking.
Having an issue is not a bad thing, is what we're here for.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you guys call up because I know y'all got some questions because y'all be hitting me up in the DMs on Instagram trying to get free advice, and it's like, nah, nigga, you gotta call in or get a get some coaching. You see what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. And this is the thing that you guys gotta understand. See, the reason why a lot of y'all be having issues out here in this game is because y'all are not actually taking action to get the help you need in order to get from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, I know each and every one of y'all listening are having some sort of problem or issue. You see what I'm saying? I already know. You see what I mean? Because the game right now, when it comes to a lot of you guys out there, it's it's all over the place because most guys are very are following women nowadays.
Right.
You see what I mean? That's why a lot of dudes are not approaching women because they're like, well, women said they don't want us to approach them. So give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
who gives two shits?
Right. So imagine niggas is like, well, I'm not approaching because they said they didn't want us to approach, or I'm waiting for the girl to choose me, right? Give me choosing signals. So a lot of dudes are acting like, you know, like women. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So because a lot of dudes are acting like women, that's how I know y'all are having problems. Like I already know. See what I'm saying? So you guys call up, let us know what it is. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. Now, the thing again with this topic, when we talk about, you know, there's no such thing as bringing up sex too soon, right? Understand the reason why, you know, in a lot of cases, you want to bring sex up as soon as possible is because you don't want to be in a situation where you don't bring up sex or you are not flirting and trying to build sexual tension. And then you end up wasting time with a woman who is not interested in you. And this is what Miles was saying earlier, is that the woman's not going to be honest and let you know she's not interested in you. No, and all she's going to do is she's going to pretend and act as if she is interested in you. And what you guys got to understand is that women know exactly what to do and how to do it because they do it to most guys. Remember, most guys women talk to are guys that they're not interested in. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So women already have a way to deal with guys they're not interested in. That's why it seems like a lot of times you're pulling teeth to make shit happen with women, because women are coming off of the energy of dealing with other guys they're not attracted to. And so when they come at you, a lot of times they're coming at you like that because they're not attracted to you, but also sometimes they're coming at you like that because they're used to coming at guys a certain way. Yeah. And so you're just the next guy she's going to come at the same way. You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you're having those conversations so you're not wasting time with a woman who don't really fuck with you like that. It's really that simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else we got here. It says, I told a girl she was sexually attractive and the whole vibe changed. I told her I want intimacy of mind first before intimacy of body. Did I do something? Stocks, call up. So this is what I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong, right? Because, and this is what a lot of you guys do. I'm gonna tell y'all, you gotta stop doing this. Y'all say things that sound cool, but it's not you. I already know. If I ask you, what the fuck does that even mean? You want intimacy of mind before intimacy. What does that mean? You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that a lot of you guys, what happens is this, right? You guys to women, y'all look like, imagine a 6-year-old, right? Trying to rob you with a water gun. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's like, I know what you're trying to do, but I don't believe you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe you. Like, you're not that. So a lot of times what happens is y'all, exactly, you say you're trying to sound like Steve. Shout out to Steve, right? It's like y'all trying to sound like something you're not. And the problem is when you're trying to sound like someone you're not, then what happens is that the woman could see and sense that's not you. And so therefore she's like, oh, this guy, he's like trying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it almost like, you know what it reminds me of? I remember this was years ago. I was hanging out with my brother, Kaleem, the one that y'all see me with on the Money Game show. So we was at my mother's house, and he was talking to this one chick, and then the chick that he was talking to, her friend came through, right? But the friend was a little bit more, how do I say this? Like a ratchet type of chick. You understand what I'm saying?
Hood chick. Yeah,
like a hood chick, right? And then but the friend, the hood chick, was interested in me. But what happened was that when because she came over a few times, this was like in the summertime.
She was like, yo, dead ass, son. Dead ass, son. Your brother's mad cute though, son. Dead ass.
And that's the thing though. So she was trying to talk differently. And I was like, I know this bitch don't talk that way. Like she was trying to talk less hood around me. And I'm looking at her like, you don't talk this way. Come on, man.
You don't talk that way.
Come on, like, are you trying to act all proper and shit now? You understand?
Don't do that shit.
It just looked goofy. I was like, and I knew she was doing that on purpose to try to relate to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? First, what happens is when she first met me, she heard how I talk, how I was dressed and everything, but for whatever reason, she was into me. So then she was like kind of trying to alter her personality and energy.
She was like, his older brother is so sophisticated. I gotta come different.
You know what I'm saying? She's trying to. I'm like, come on, fam. You don't. I already know you ain't talking like that. But that's what I'm saying.
Come on, Shaquille. You know you don't talk like that, bitch.
Exactly right. So I was like, that's how y'all look when you're around women and you trying to be something you ain't, because they know that you're trying to do that to impress them, and it's goofy.
It's super goofy.
You know what I'm saying? It's goofy. Because the thing is this, what are you even saying? You want intimacy of mind first before intimacy. What does that mean? You see what I'm saying?
Whatever they need it to mean so I can get this pussy.
Right, exactly. So, guys, I'm telling you, you got to stop that, man. You got to stop that. Because the thing is that if you guys are, continuing to do that type of shit, they're going to see that you ain't him. And that's kind of the thing that's making you less attractive. So all you got to do is just be yourself and talk like how you talk. You understand? Interact with her how you want to do it based on it being about you and how you really come at situations. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you start talking like that and doing all the other stuff, you're already coming off as fake, and then the inconsistencies are gonna show as you're doing what you do. And then you're gonna be like, yo, why these chicks be acting funny? And they acting funny because you acting funny. You see what I'm saying?
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? So why should she not play games when you're playing games? You see what I'm saying? So that's what happens. So what you do is you invite more women to play games with you because they see that you're playing games. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You guys got to really be you and be about your stuff and stop trying to sound like, some slick talking pimp. You understand? Like, that's not y'all. You feel what I'm saying? That is not y'all. You know what I mean? And this is why I want you guys to understand. This is real important, right?
No, he's like, see, baby girl, I'm looking for intimacy before intimacy. You feel what I'm saying? Because because you gotta trust me, baby. Yeah.
Like, I know what's best for the both of us, baby. Come on, you gotta trust me. Yo, this is what I'm saying. See, if you were that guy, then you would be that guy and you wouldn't be asking this question. But you're not the guy. So it's just like be who the guy is. Like, see, this is what I'm saying, where when we teach you guys, I think the misconception. We're teaching you guys to embrace your masculine identity, to embrace who the fuck you are. Period. We're not telling y'all to be us or be anybody else or whatever. We're telling you to embrace you. That is what make you attractive to women.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So every time everything that I do when it comes to dealing with women is a reflection of me and how I like to do things. Right? So for example, some dudes like to converse a lot with women. I don't. So I don't, right? Whereas another guy who does, we would get similar results with our dating lives because we're being ourselves. So he's attracting the women who reflect that thing he likes doing, and I attract women who reflect the things that I like doing. You see what I'm saying? So what you guys are doing is you're looking and saying, oh, what is the thing that y'all could tell me to do to get women? And what I'm telling you is the thing to do is you have to be your motherfucking self, but you have to understand who you are and stop trying to be somebody else to get pussy.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. Y'all stay trying to be somebody else to get pussy. And that's why it's hard for y'all to get pussy, because when you're trying to be somebody else to get pussy, the woman can tell that you're not being you, and that is turning her off. That's the thing that makes her say, this guy, he's whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's whatever. So that's the thing. You gotta be able to understand yourself. You see what I'm saying? And understand how you are, what you're about. But guys, call in. Call in number is 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. This says, why do girls call me cute and I can never build tension past base attraction? because the reason why is because they're not sexually attracted to you, and or you are doing things that are making you not sexually appealing. Right. You understand? So a lot of you guys are gonna understand, if a woman thinks you are physically attractive, right? Sometimes what happens is that you are less sexually appealing because you're not confident, because you don't have a mouthpiece, because that makes you look more unattractive. So it's like, oh, this guy looks nice, but you being insecure and not having a mouthpiece makes you look worse.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that based on how you look, she has a perception that you're smooth, that you're charismatic, that you're confident. And so when you don't know how to talk and you're insecure and you're all over the place, that just makes you look even worse. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like when you see a chick and, you know, you think she's physically appealing, and then you start hearing her talk and you don't like the sound of her voice and she's fucking annoying and she got an attitude and you're like, ugh, it's a waste of skin. You understand? And then notice, if you see a chick who you think is like, let's say average, looking like a 5 or something, but she's really cool, she's chill, she's like showing you sexual interest, making it easy for you, you kind of be like, you know what? This chick, she kind of hype though. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to make shit happen. You see what I mean? So you guys got to understand how sex appeal works. The problem is y'all don't understand sex appeal.
Right.
Y'all look at surface level things like physical appearance and think that's the end all be all. Sex appeal is the energy. You understand what I'm saying? The feeling, right? That's what makes someone sexually attracted to you. Because even look, you guys gonna understand, right? The sexual attraction and the sex appeal is the thing that gives that energy to the sexual situation that makes the sexual situation very pleasurable. You understand what I'm saying? This is why Steve says to y'all that y'all don't know how to fuck. Y'all think that he's just talking about actual intercourse.
Right.
The part of the thing you don't know how to fuck comes way even before that. As soon as you say hello or hi and having a conversation, that's when the fucking begins. Exactly. So the thing is, if you think it's just about looks, right? What happens is you don't get to the point where shit is being and you're not enticing enough to make the sexual situation interesting. You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand that, man. So you got to understand how that goes. All right, so guys, call up. Listen, we got 300 people watching right now. I need some phone calls, or we about to end this in like 10 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we can end this in 10 minutes. You feel what I mean? Because me and Miles got shit to do. You feel me? So, you know, if y'all want to call in, call in. If not, we going to wrap this shit up. This says, how to spark conversation. I never have anything interesting to say. Just straight BS. Well, you don't have any interesting to say because you don't have a plan. You don't have a plan because you don't understand yourself. So you got to go, I would say go to Masculine Identity Membership. 570. I think this is Charlie. What's going on?
Yes, sir. It's Charlie Kiefer, 26.
What's up?
26 PA.
Yes, sir.
And thanks for taking my call.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Yeah, so I just wanted to add something to this topic real quick because I had like something I was thinking about all week this week. Partially just because, you know, you pick up on stuff as you're going along in this game. And, before I say anything, thanks for taking my call and appreciate you taking my call. But the thing I wanted to say was that, in regards to the topic here, where you say there's no such thing as bringing up sex too soon in conversation, you know, I'm going to say something here that's going to sound really, really misogynistic. And it's that I believe it's 100%, but I'm just putting 99%. I put 99% of women's opinions don't matter when it comes to relationships or when it comes to talking about relationships and game, you know, and sex and all that sort of stuff. None of it matters. Like absolutely none of it. Other than the fact that her opinion matters when it comes to her telling you yes or no, you know, like if she wants to do it or not. Other than that, you know, granted, you vetted the chick and all that stuff. Other than that, it doesn't fucking matter. Because And this is why the whole thing about bringing up sex too soon is just a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Right.
Because something that I was naive about when I was younger, and because I was a fucking idiot, is that you got to understand that when women say shit, they're always in public, they're always lying. Because the thing about it is that weak males forever have been judging women for being promiscuous. And so whenever they're in the public eye, they're always going to lie. Because they're afraid that they're not enough to get the guy both for sex and for non-sexual attention.
Yep.
So they're already insecure, and also compatible. I mean, there's many reasons, but another big reason is that women are insecure by nature, right? So they're always going to lie to protect their image,
right,
to naive guys. And I was one of those naive guys back in the day because I was a fucking idiot with no game. But to the point I want to make with this is that, and I'm going to add another 20, is that when we talk about this topic about bringing up sex too soon, if you take women's thing, which is whatever they say, by definition, you're submitting to her. Right? Anytime a guy says, well, Lucario, like a guy called in yesterday to Lucario's show and was like, well, I don't think telling a woman for sex is the right thing to do. And it's like, what does her opinion or society's opinion matter? Because again, the follower follows. So if a woman is making a list of things that she needs, again, if she wants that, that's fine. I'm not saying women can't have her shit. What I'm saying is that when it comes to the man, it's either you follow my program or this whole situation isn't going to work out. Because again, the follower follows.
Right.
Yep.
And what made me think about this was I saw some fucking Instagram post of like, I forget her name, Nia Long. And she was talking about, you know, she only fucks guys, or she only is going to have, she will date younger guys casually, but she has to have them sign an NDA. And it's like, there was a lot of guys in the chat where I was reading, they were like, oh, I'd sign the NDA in a heartbeat. And you guys are such fucking idiots. You don't understand the game. You don't understand what being a fucking man is. Like, because there's a guy out there who'd be like, you fuck your NDA. How about I write my fucking initials on your tits and I'm going to come on your face?
My man Charlie Kiefer on one today, nigga.
Oh, sorry about that.
Nah, I love this. Not because you know, but you correct though. This is what I'm saying. Like, see, the reason why Charlie is saying, and this is what I was talking about, understanding the game, is because you understand this all across the board. Is that you understand that when a woman is telling you, hey, you got to do this in order for this to happen, and you do it, you are submitting to the woman. And as soon as you do that, it's over. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's over.
Right. Right. Exactly. Because I would say 100% of women want to be submissive, and you know, part of it is because it's in their nature. But you know, that's a separate topic for another video and for another whole call. And that really, guys, to understand that deeper, guys have to get coaching and all other stuff. So I just wanted to say that because I wanted to make that crux of like, these guys just don't get it. That whole thing is a control mechanism. And if you follow into it, by definition, guys, when you ask the question, Lucario, is this okay? What you're saying is, I don't believe in myself. That's what you're saying.
Right.
But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to send that money over and really appreciate it. And thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, fam. Yes, sir. But nah, that's real shit, man. Like earlier out today, I was on Clubhouse, and I swear, I don't know why I'd be torturing myself, but this lady was like, you see, this is why women shouldn't have sex until a guy commits to them. And I'm like, what? I'm like, so essentially you're saying that he's following you and you're controlling the dynamic of the situation. And this is the problem with that. The problem with that is two things. Is one, is that you're following a woman, and two, the reason why you're not supposed to follow women is because women don't make decisions for you that would actually benefit you or her. You see what I'm saying? So the decision she's making is usually based on how she feels. And it's the funny part. She's gonna feel fucked up about you following her anyway. That's the funny part. Like, even if you was like, you know what? Let's just follow the women. You know what's gonna happen when you follow the women? They're gonna be like, what's wrong with y'all niggas? Why would y'all even follow us? What's wrong with you? Why would you even do that? You see what I'm saying? They're gonna look at you, point, and be like, it's your fault. Why? You see what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna say that anyway. So it's like, why would you do that at that same time, knowing that at the end of the day, shit is gonna hit the fan because you followed her? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why they say you gotta save a chick from herself sometime. Because what happens is, if you're a guy who doesn't understand the game, what you're gonna do is you're gonna follow her, and then you're gonna blame her for shit hitting the fan. But then she's gonna point the finger at you and say, nigga, it's your fault. And then the funny part is, she's right. Like, she's right. Shit is crazy. What does this guy say? He said, you guys ain't really trying to help anyone. All you do is put the people you teach them down and makes them feel worse about themselves. Aw. I'm sorry, Wheezy the Greasy.
Wheezy the Greasy.
I'm sorry.
Look at his avatar and look at his name. Since when does a guy that look like that and got a name like that worry about putting others down?
Right.
You look like you look like you out here for yourself, nigga.
Yeah. What is wrong? Why do y'all guys do this, man? This is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all motherfuckers is sensitive as hell, man. And this is exactly why women play y'all and will use y'all when you have this mentality. You feel what I'm saying?
No, Lucario, no.
Yes. Because y'all gotta understand, women. Listen, women ain't gonna listen. They gonna do you worse.
Yo, what?
They gonna do you worse. They gonna do you. Listen, man. They gonna do you worse.
They gonna put you down while thinking you're up. While making you think you're up.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, listen. Y'all don't understand the depths. Matter of fact, the more that you fucking sulk and feel some type of way, is the more women disrespect you. Y'all don't understand this. Y'all don't understand this. You know, like this is great. Like, man, listen. You know what's funny is that sometimes I say to myself, you know what? Sometimes dudes just gonna have to fall on their face.
Facts.
He's gonna have to, and then maybe you'll come and get this game. That's
the worst thing you could possibly let a woman know is that you're bothered.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, if you're feeling this way about motherfuckers who's trying to help you, nigga, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I really want to know, like, Wheezy the Greasy, call in or some shit. Cause I really want to know when niggas think this like this. I always want to know, like, what do y'all expect us to say to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, like, what do y'all expect? Like if you fucking up, we got to tell you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want us to say it soft? See, women need that. Women need you to say it a certain way for them to take it in. You understand?
You know what it is? A lot of these niggas fall into that, like, therapy culture, and they think we're therapists.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. You want like, a therapist enable conversation about the same shit over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
We are not therapists. We are coaches.
Right.
You think about a football coach. The football coach, he calls the player, grabs him by his helmet. He's like, get out there and make some plays, motherfucker.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then he hits him on the helmet and then get out there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to. So how do you feel about the fact that we're down 6-0? Okay, so I just wanted to, I gotta make sure that the bench is feeling okay. And
yeah, just gotta make sure you're feeling all right before you get back out there.
Nigga, I'm a coach.
Right.
I'm a coach, not a fucking therapist. If you motherfuckers coming over here to feel good,
Right.
Please go somewhere else. That's all I have to say. Go somewhere else.
I swear, man, this shit too funny. It said, could pulling back be seen as being pressed bothered? What does that even mean? I have no idea what that means.
You got to call in.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. JSA, I don't know what the fuck that means. Because y'all be saying shit, I'll be like, what? Like, what are you saying? All right, so guys, listen, man, you're about to wrap this shit up. So, guys, what's today? Today's Friday. So tomorrow you guys doing a Man of the Skill Set show, right?
Man, with this fucking microphone, I don't know.
Yeah, you know what the funny part is? It's like sometimes them things, like you got to do a whole fucking, you got to turn your computer off, everything off, turn it back on. It'll be always doing that shit, especially when you're on the road and trying to make. Yeah, that should be crazy.
I don't know. It might be the the Rodecaster cord. That's what I think it might be.
Yeah.
Everything else will be working, but I don't know, man. I need to try it at home a few times and then like make sure all of my diagnostics are correct and then maybe replace the cord if I figure it out.
Right. But yeah, but we still hear you though. That's the good part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But yeah, so tomorrow, guys, is gonna be the Man is a Skill Set show.
Manhood is a Skill Set show, and then Lakari going live at 5.
Yeah, so make sure you
then on Sunday. And on Sunday, I more than likely will not be on the Real Game No Theory show.
Okay.
More than likely. I might like check in on my phone, but I'll literally be on the road during that time. So
okay, cool. That's what's up. All right, last question. It says, if a girl doesn't reschedule after you invite her out, has she lost interest? Well, yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean if if you invite her out, you talking about if she flakes? Is that what you're saying? Or you know what I mean? So yeah, she's not interested. If a chick's supposed to see you, and she doesn't reschedule or doesn't try to or suggest any other type of day, then yeah, she's not interested. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't feeling you, fam, and it's okay. You'll be all right. You'll
be just fine. You'll be just fine.
It'll be good. All right, cool. So listen, guys, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will holler at y'all later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone, we out.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to